Coming up this week on the News at Rider, students came out to give blood. The third annual Stomp Out the Stigma Run and Walk. The Moore Library is lit for the holiday season. Welcome to the News at Rider. I'm Kelly Dixon. Moore Library held holiday lighting this past Thursday to usher in the holiday season. Sean Rainey has the story.
Students packed the outside of Moore Library for the annual holiday lighting of the campus. The event was delayed approximately 20 minutes to allow the students from Westminster Choir College to arrive on our campus. Once at Rider, the choir performed Christmas carols for the crowd. I was told after the event how nice the campus looks during the holidays.
I thought that it was beautiful. I was actually a part of it. I was lighting the lights inside the library, and I thought it looks really nice. It makes Rider look a lot more festive and pretty.
And then you think they should keep this up like all year round or anything?
I think it's really special for the holidays. I think it looks really nice right now. I think now until Christmas break is perfect.
Following the lighting of the library, I spoke with members of the choir about their thoughts on the night's events.
We love it. I mean, I think it's great to have interaction between the two campuses, especially since, you know, we have that motto, 2 campuses, 1 university.
Definitely. It's very important to make sure that we do things together and not keep each other separate all the time. So it was very enjoyable.
This has been Sean Rainey, Channel 20, News at Rider.
The Moore Library will remain lit until after the holidays. The Gay Straight Alliance hosted a variety show in the BLC Theater on Wednesday evening. Anthony Santiago was there and has a recap.
Here tonight at the BLC Theater, the Gay Straight Alliance is running a variety show for students here at Rider University. This event has been an annual thing now for a couple years. When one of the alumni started this a few years back ago with a drag show, now it's developed into the variety show that you're seeing here tonight. There have been a lot of acts throughout the evening, and I think the general message here tonight is just to promote diversity and differences between students and to bring people together here at Rider University.
The GSA. Truth, justice, and the pursuit of fierce.
Well, tonight is the 3rd annual variety show. The variety show was an event that I created 3 years ago based off of a previous event, which was the drag show. We wanted to make something that was a little less polarizing, a little less stereotypical, and the variety show was born out of a bunch of people who wanted to act and to perform and support their the organization with their acts, and of all different types of talents, whether it be singing, dancing, acting, lip syncing, dragging, and that's kind of what the variety show has morphed into. And as you can see today, that all those acts are present.
I'm a performer, so I like to see people perform, and I thought it would be interesting. Plus, they're breaking all barriers with the whole Gay Straight Alliance and, you know, bringing the drag queen thing into stuff. I like it.
I like Nick Barbati and Matt Hansen's act earlier.
It's been a great evening, and the crowd is responding really well. I think GSA has really brought their message out to the Rider University students here on campus.
Sure. The message that we try to get across in GSA is just tolerance for everyone, no matter what you are, who you are, what you want out of life, and that is really what the variety show stands for as well. It's just a melting pot of all different types of talents and interests coming together to form a common cause, which is to benefit the George McGowan Fund, who is a member of GSA who passed away 2 years ago.
This year as a freshman, it's actually helped me realize that I'm not the only person out there, and it helped me realize also that I'm not alone in everything.
Because I think it's different. It's something that you don't really see at Rider all the time. So,
at the BLC Theater, this is Anthony Santiago, Channel 20, News at Rider.
The 3rd annual Stomp Out the Stigma Run and Walk was held on the campus mall this past Thursday. I was there and have the story behind this great cause. Students gathered around the campus mall this Thursday for the Stomp Out the Stigma Walk and Run. Amy Worth told us what was going on.
Today is the 3rd annual Stomp Out Stigma Run, sponsored by Counseling Services Outreach, and it's to stomp out the stigma surrounding mental health and mental illness.
Students had many different motivations for coming out.
The president of the Rider Runners, it's a club on campus that just got approved, and I thought that I might as well go out, have some fun, hopefully get some of my club members to come out and join it. And it was somewhat of a success. Some of them came out, and I just love to run, so might as well do it.
Well, my fraternity signed up. I'm part of TEAC, and some of the guys just like, let's just run and try to win the money.
My brother is he was shot 2 days ago in his shoulder, and he's okay. But I thought about him today, and I thought about God, and I was trying to just do as best as I could. I said I wasn't gonna run, but I did it because of God and because of my brother, and I just want to know I'm just trying to make it, and I did. I made it in the 3rd place.
Participants ran or walked for 1.5 miles in competition for many prizes.
Well, if you're a runner, you can win $75, $50, and $25 prizes, 1st through 3rd place for male and female. And then we have trophy bears for raffle winners and Starbucks gift cards and Target gift cards.
Other organizations came out in support of the run. The Counseling Center was happy with the turnout.
I think it was an overall great turnout. I think we're raising awareness. I think all the students did a great job stomping out that stigma.
If you are interested in getting involved, there are more upcoming opportunities.
Yes, December 5th and 6th, we're doing a Reiki and Zen garden event where students can get free samples of Reiki massages and build their own Zen garden.
For the News at Rider, this has been Kelly Dixon.
On Tuesday and Wednesday, the Cavallo Room was filled with students donating blood to the Blood Bank of New Jersey. Each year, the Blood Bank and other organizations collect about 14 million units of blood. The blood collected during this 2-day drive stays in the local area to help those in need. If you gave blood this past week, you are unable to give blood for 56 days. If you did not give blood and wish to do so, visit www.givelife.org for more information about signing up for a future blood drive. Coming up this weekend here at Rider, the Westminster campus will be hosting Cool Yule Jazz in the Bristol Chapel at 8 p.m. on Friday. The cost for the event is $15. The Intercultural Greek Council will be hosting a step show entitled Stomp It Hard on Rider's Yard. The event starts at 8 p.m. and is located in the SRC. On Saturday, the campus shuttle will be on campus providing transportation to students to local businesses and restaurants from 1 to 9 p.m. Students can pick up the shuttle schedules at the BLC information desk. At 1:30 on the Westminster campus, Linda Chessis of the Manhattan School of Music will be having a flute masterclass from 1:30 to 4 p.m. The class will be held on the Playhouse main floor. At 8:30 in the SRC, the Starbucks Music Series will be featuring the music of Paragraph. Paragraph won the Battle of the Bands from Brownwater. Bronc Bingo will take place in Dailies at 10 p.m. Students are encouraged to arrive early and get that lucky bingo card. On Sunday at 1:30, the Gill Chapel Wismer Room will be having the Rider University Choir perform Peace on Earth. The choir will be performing carols to celebrate the holiday season. And at 6 p.m., Greek Life will be having a Greek Awards reception in the Cavallo Room. Earlier this month, the Art Gallery had Mary Tompkins lecture about the differences between two famous painters. Ronnie Coy has the story.
Mary Tompkins of Trinity College held a lecture earlier this month entitled Naked Facts, the Nude in the 19th and 20th Century Art. Tompkins spoke about the different art styles of Cézanne and Rembrandt.
Cézanne's absorption and brilliant transformation of the historical image of Bathsheba from narrative subject to autonomous pictorial motif invites consideration of kindred subjects that likewise seem to have been inscribed in his many paintings of bathers. And although he may have known it through prints or the numerous copies it spawned, it is unlikely that Cézanne saw firsthand Rembrandt's large multi-figured painting of 1634.
Senior Laura Griffin spoke after the lecture about the information she gathered during the presentation.
Incredibly informational, even if you're not if you're this fine arts, or art history isn't your major, it's still really good to come just to get a broader idea of liberal arts, or even if you're an undecided major.
Tompkins told us what makes Cézanne a great painter and which one of his paintings is her favorite.
Hopefully they'll get a sense of how Cezanne differed from his Impressionist contemporaries and how he inscribed himself in a much broader history of art, not only the art world of late 19th century Paris. My favorite Cezanne painting, and I work it into almost every lecture I give, is his Bathers at Rest of 1876 to 77 at the Barnes Foundation. It has landscapes, still life, classical sculptured figures. It has everything.
This has been Ronnie Coy, Channel 20, News at Rider.
On Wednesday, the men's basketball team played NJIT. Jake Cantonese was there and has the story of this exciting game.
The Rider men's basketball team tipped off against the NJIT Highlanders on Wednesday night at Alumni Gymnasium in front of 1,510 fans. Rider followed up his appearance in the Old Spice Classic at Walt Disney World with an 84-58 victory. Led by the Thompson brothers, senior forward Jason and sophomore guard Ryan, Rider improved its season record to 4-3. Ryan Thompson led all scorers with 20 points and also added 6 rebounds. The sophomore also added the highlight of the game with this dunk in the first half. Older brother Jason compiled 17 points, along with 17 rebounds and 4 blocks. Rider started off slow in the first half, only leading by 9 at halftime. After only shooting 35% in the first half, Rider came out in the second half on fire, shooting 65% for the half, including 6 of 10 from three-point range. Rider shot 49% for the game, while holding NJIT to only 38% and out-rebounding the Highlanders 45-31. Rider head coach Tommy Dempsey attributed the slow start to their recent trip to Florida.
Coming off a long road trip, playing against a competition that we played at in Disney, and then having to come back and play really on 1 day rest because we just traveled home on Monday. I was a little bit concerned that that we wouldn't ever have good legs, and I didn't think we had good legs tonight.
Most of the points came off of when we get into Jay and then Jay feeding everybody else. I mean, Jay had 3 people on him and he did a good job getting everybody else shots and just played calm and just let the game come to him.
The Bronx continue their season this Saturday at 3 p.m. at Alumni Gymnasium when they host the Binghamton Bearcats, a team they beat on the road last year. For the News at Rider, I'm Jake Catanese.
Also on Wednesday, the women's team played Penn. The Lady Bronx were tied at 29 at the half, but lost to the Penn Quakers 66-58. The women's team record is now 3-3. On Wednesday, the ice hockey team beat Princeton 15-3. The Bronx were led by DJ Nork, who had a hat trick. The Bronx next home game is Friday, December the 7th. Coming up this weekend in sports on Friday, the wrestling team will be taking on Iowa State in the Alumni Gym at 7 p.m. On Saturday at 3, the men's basketball team will be tipping off against Binghamton. The Bronx are looking forward to a great turnout in the Bronx Zoo. On Sunday, the women's basketball team will be tipping off against Towson. The Lady Bronx look to improve to a 4-3. Students are encouraged to come out and fill the Bronx Zoo. And now for a look at this weekend's weather forecast. Friday will be partly cloudy with a high of 44. The low will be 30. Saturday will be a cold day with temperatures below 40 as the high will be 38 with a low of 25. Sunday will be a winter mix of snow and rain. The high will be 35 and a low of 32. Monday will be partly cloudy and windy. The high will be 44 with a low of 29. From all of us here at Channel 20, we would like to wish the Rider community a fun and safe winter break. We'll see you in the spring.